Popsicles. Today I thought we'd continue on the theme of human error, but I want to talk about someone who's a little less famous than Margaret Hamilton. Her name was Adelaide Hobe.
Who's Adelaide Hobe?
She was a computer at the Lick Observatory in San Jose in the early 20th century. Well, she wasn't like a computer. She was a person. Back in those days, they would hire people to do calculations by hand that these days we get someone like you to write a program to do. And those people were called computers, and Adelaide Hobe was one of them.
How do you know all these people?
I read. Well, and in this case, I had to do a little extra research. Oh, God. Penelope.
So, okay. What's the deal with Adelaide Hobe?
Okay. So, you remember when we did the vlog about Einstein, Gödel, and the theory of relativity?
No.
Right, we haven't done that one. Okay. In 1915, Einstein publishes the theory of general relativity, which uses a set of field equations to describe the shape of spacetime. And what you have to understand is that Einstein was challenging Newton. He was challenging Euclid. People didn't just accept this. They were in an uproar, the way people generally are when someone comes along and says they've been wrong for several centuries. So there was this huge race to discredit Einstein. Now, Einstein's theory relied on a lot of measurable phenomena, so if you wanted to prove or disprove it, all you had to do was measure the redshift of sunlight through various elements, or the gravitational deflection of sunlight.
I need to know what those things are to understand this story.
Not really, no. The big thing to know is that a lot of people were trying to disprove Einstein. And one of those people is this big shot astronomer at the Lick Observatory, Heber Daoust Curtis.
What a name.
I know, right? Makes me think of like the film critics from The Muppet Show.
Wait, you watched The Muppet Show?
And Sesame Street. I mean, I was a child once, and my mom thought I should watch something other than Bill Nye the Science Guy. It was alright. Bill Nye was better, obviously. But I liked The Martians. What? The Martians are great!
Yeah, no, they're great. Okay, so Mr. Muppet Guy, he wants to prove Einstein wrong.
Yeah, he does. So, he goes to a solar eclipse, takes a bunch of measurements, comes back to the observatory, does up a bunch of calculations, and writes a paper with a big announcement. The numbers don't back Einstein up. Mr. Muppet Guy predicts that the theory of relativity will be totally refuted within the decade. But that paper was never published.
Why not?
Because W.W. Campbell, the director of the Lick, asked Adelaide Hobe to check Mr. Muppet Guy's work. She redid all the calculations, all the measurements, and when she was done, Campbell wrote to Mr. Muppet Guy and said he should, and I quote, never attempt this sort of work again.
So he'd miscalculated.
Wildly, all over the place. And so instead of that paper, other papers with correct calculations, correct measurements, papers that failed to refute Einstein, were published instead.
So Adelaide Hobe saved the day.
She might not have single-handedly saved the theory of relativity, but she certainly saved it a lot of trouble.
And you did all this research yourself?
Well, she's not in the history books. She doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. I mean, we have books and books on all the other people who agreed with Einstein, or disagreed with him, or worked with him, and Adelaide Hobe did this hugely important thing, and I think I'm the only person who knows her name.
You must have cared about her a lot.
I care about all the people I tell stories about. That's the whole point, really. I want to show people that science isn't just numbers and equations. I mean, it's a lot of numbers and equations, and I love them, but science is about people. It's built by people, it runs on people, just as much as history or literature.
But Adelaide, she was special.
It's just so unfair that she was so disappointed in her life, and then the one time she got to do something really important, everyone forgot.
You think she was disappointed?
I think so. She studied physics and astronomy in college, but she graduated in 1900, and Berkeley didn't give women degrees in physics and astronomy back then. So her diploma said she'd studied English and home ec. She was perfectly qualified to be an astronomer, but the Lick would only hire her as a computer. She never got to work on original projects, just calculations for other people's. She kept having to leave the Lick to take care of things back home, and Campbell once threatened to fire her because she'd been, well, his letter said seen in the company of, but I think she was having an affair with a married astronomer. So she would have had to break that off too. She never got any recognition in life. She never got anything she really wanted, and I think she deserves to have someone know about her. Brian? Brian, what's wrong? I know it was sad, but it was 100 years ago. Brian, talk to me.
I don't want to. I think... I'm sorry, this is going to seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but I need to say it before I lose my nerve.
No.
Dot, this isn't working for me anymore.
Don't do this again.
I think I need... I think we should break up.
Why? I've done everything right. I'm paying attention to your interests. I went on the date. Why now?
I've been thinking about this for a while, and I tried to talk to you about it a couple times, but it's not coming out of nowhere.
When? When did you try to talk to me?
A few times, but you're always so distracted. You're working or you're doing this, and you don't have space for me. Look, I'm gonna go.
No, you can't go. Not this time. This time we're gonna talk.
What do you mean this time?
I've been trying. That last video, I did that for you. Because you're a programmer. I did that for you.
For me or for Margaret Hamilton?
What?
Never mind.
No, tell me.
It's not important.
Tell me.
I'm not like you, okay? I go to work, I program, I come home, and I think about other things. TV or video games or cooking class.
Mini golf.
Sure. But you're so... Your work is your passion. You're so curious, so into everything. And, God, I love that about you. I love you so much. But
so why are you doing this?
it's all of this. It feels like it takes up so much room. I don't think you have space for me, okay?
You're breaking up with me because I'm busy?
No. If you were busy, that would be one thing. I feel like you don't think of me.
I think of you.
Do you?
I told you that last video.
Even that wasn't about me. It was about Margaret Hamilton. You know, you do the things you do, and you do the things you like, and that's great, because you do amazing things. But you want me to be part of them, and you don't want to be part of what I do, and it hurts, okay? That you would take all this time to research this lady who's been dead for decades to make sure that she's remembered, but you keep forgetting me.
I have not been forgetting you. I've been trying so hard. You have no idea how hard I've been trying. This isn't fair. I haven't done anything wrong.
It's not about anything you've done. It's just, I think we're not right for each other. I'm sorry, I mean, you can only try for so long before eventually you just see it's not gonna work.
So what? You just get to decide that?
Yeah, I do. I'm tired, Dad. I'm gonna go.
Brian.
Please, don't drag this out.